Barb, Meeple PhD, and my pick for March 2026 is Ada's Dream. This is a game about Ada Lovelace, who was a mathematician in the 1800s. In the game, you are imagining a life where she took over a project from Charles Babbage, who had invented plans for an analytical engine, basically a calculator, and she had seen more potential in it. And in this game, you are imagining that she was able to take over that project and build this machine. And what you are doing is building the machine with her. It is a dice drafting-ish game where you're spending about half of your turns grabbing dice from this workshop area on the board. And then the other half of the turns, you are putting those dice into your own personal machine, this blueprint board. And the color of the die defines an action that you get to take on the main board. Now, those actions include giving lectures at various institutions or holding meetings with partners, which get you new partner cards. These come into play when you're in the workshop, and you can play them for some extra bonuses depending on the dice that you draft or paying a little money for it. There's a travel action where you can go around to different institutions to learn new things. And then there's an Ada's study area where you get these programs that you're going to put into your blueprint that will help you kind of figure out where you want to put your dice. Now, a big part of the game is this machine that you are building, and you're thinking about a lot of things as you're doing that. One thing you're thinking about are those programs that you're going to take, and you're going to put, when you take one, you put it in a particular row or column in this machine. And it's going to tell you what the dice need to do in order to score this program. Maybe they need to all be ascending, or only even numbers, or no consecutive numbers that are the same, that sort of thing. But the other thing you're doing is over the course of the game, you're going to place out some cogs into your machine. And these cogs are going to be addition, subtraction, or multiplication. And at the end of the game, when you have a complete row that has 3 dice and 2 cogs between them, you're going to do the math. You're going to start with the first die and then do what the cog says, add, subtract, or multiply by the second die, and then do what the next cog says to the third die. And that's going to be one of the scores that you can get in the game. And you can do that for each row or column where you have complete cogs and dice. You're also going to get some points for those programs that I mentioned, points for the partners you've gotten, places you've visited on the board, lectures that you've done. There's just so many ways to get points. Now, what I love about this game is that it brings a heavy game to a topic that sometimes has lighter games behind it. Not that I don't think there should be accessible games for all audiences that celebrate female scientists and female mathematicians. But in this case, I love that you're also getting the heavy game behind that topic. I really enjoy trying to puzzle out each turn, how I'm going to grab the dice, where they're going to go, which action is going to get me the most points, but also the most bonuses, because that's a big thing in this game. You get little bonuses with almost every action that you take, and you want to be maximizing those as much as possible. How can I get as many cogs as I can into my machine and in the right places? And it's just so much to think about. It's in a great package. It's very heavy. I cannot recommend this to everybody, but if you are someone who enjoys a heavier game, and enjoys a little bit of math, because there's definitely math at the end of the game, this one might be a good one for you as well. And that is Ada's Dream, my pick for March.